Hey guys, I recently posted a video that shows an error that comes up occasionally, that one right there, when you're trying to do a new install of Windows, or you could be trying to go through the OEM recovery process, and this error comes up and doesn't give you any information about what's going on, and it brings the whole process to a halt. And worse, if you repeat what you had been doing before, this error will probably come up again, and it can be really frustrating. I posted a video that shows how to fix this problem. Unfortunately, several people contacted me and let me know that this was not working for them. After a little more digging, turns out those people were using the home edition of Windows, which does not work with the video that I posted before. So this video, I'm hoping to give you some information that will help you if you're using the home edition of Windows. I think that the cause of the error is the same as with the other versions, which would be Professional, Ultimate, or Enterprise. I think the problem is that the system is requiring a more complex password than the blank password that is in the machine by default for the administrator account. I think that once you change that password to a more difficult password or remove the security requirements, the error will go away. So I'm counting on you to try this. Give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment and let me know whether or not this works for you. So let's do this the easy way first. What you can do is press Shift F10 to bring up a command prompt, and then use the command netuser administrator, and then put in a difficult password that should keep the system happy. Something like, I'm going to do password.123. This is a terrible password. Don't use it. But it has upper and lowercase, a special character, and numbers. So it should technically meet the requirements that the machine is looking for. I hit enter and it says it was successful. So let's go ahead and restart the machine and see what happens. Alright, you can already tell that we didn't get that error. We are into Windows. You're going to get this message that says that the password is incorrect, and that's because we just changed it and it's still trying to use a blank password. So hit OK, and then enter that password that you just created. And there we are. We are at the desktop. So that's the easy way, and hopefully that'll work for you. If you want to understand more about what's happening kind of behind the scenes, I'm going to explain that now, but I have to give the disclaimer that it's very difficult. If you're not very familiar with Windows and working in the registry, you shouldn't do it. You can really mess things up. So, on the other hand, if you're totally stuck right now, maybe you have nothing to lose. If you can't boot into Windows, you're already done anyway. So, I'll leave it up to you. I'm going to put a big disclaimer on the screen now, and then we'll come back and we'll look at kind of the nuts and bolts behind the scene. If this worked for you, then great. Stop watching, like the video, post a comment. Okay, so we are back, and you can see that we've got the error back on the screen. I went ahead and changed everything back, so we are broken again. I'm going to reiterate that this is kind of ugly stuff, so if you're not familiar with this, I wouldn't even bother trying. If you want to know just for the sake of knowledge, good for you. Let's go for it. So what we're going to do is go back to the command prompt, press Shift F10, and then we're going to type regedit to get into the registry editor. And then we need to go down to the HKey local machine hive, and we're going to go to SAM domains, and then we're going to click on account. And you see that we've got these values right here. We're going to double click on F. All of these different things here all do something very specific. If you accidentally alter any of these things, you could cause real damage. So you have to be very careful that you don't change anything accidentally. The two things that we are interested in, this right there, that's the password complexity setting. So when that's set to 1, it means require that you have upper, lowercase, special character, and number. At least 3 of those 4 criteria are required. The other part that we're interested in is right here on line 50, that 8. That means it has to have at least 8 characters to be a valid password. So if we change both of those things to 0, theoretically we should take away all the password requirements and we should be set to go. Since it's very difficult just to type in here and do anything correctly, what I like to do is select another value that's 00 and do a copy. And then once you have that on your clipboard, highlight just the part that we want to replace and then paste over it. And you got to watch, because if any of those other numbers change, you're in trouble. And it's very easy to accidentally type in there and have those other things start changing, and it changes to weird things and it could be bad. So again, we're just gonna highlight over it, paste over it. Everything else should be the same. Hit OK. We can close the registry down, and then we will test this. We still have a blank password. We haven't changed the password. And if it does what we expect it to do, it should go straight to the Windows desktop. No more errors at all. No password errors, nothing. You can see we're already past the error. And bam, there we are. So again, if this is helpful for you, please like the video, leave a comment, let me know that this was useful for you. If you would like to see other types of things, let me know what those things are. If these are the kind of things you like, I'd like to hear that too. That's it. Thanks for watching.